Hi, I'm the Daily Joker, and here is your joke of the day. Two young thrill-seeking fellows were out bungee jumping one day. After a round of jumps, one turns to the other and says, "You know, I bet we can make a lot of money with our own bungee jumping business in Mexico." The other guy agrees, so they decide to pool all their resources together to buy everything they need and move to Mexico. They buy the tower, the bungee cords, insurance, and everything else. When they finally get to Mexico, they decide to set up shop on the outskirts of a small town. They begin constructing the base, and after doing so, notice a small crowd has formed around them. They continue working on the tower and eventually constructing the entire thing. After doing so, they notice the small crowd has now grown to a large crowd, and they assume they've come to watch them work. After all preparations are done, one guy says to the other, "I'm going to show these guys what we've been doing. I'm going to jump." So he fixes the bungee cord himself and jumps. The cord reacts, snaps back, and he bounces back up. When he gets to the top, his friend notices that he has a few cuts and scratches on him, but he's a little too slow and misses catching him. On the second bounce up, his friend notices that he now has a few bruises and is now bleeding. Once again, he's too slow and just can't catch him in time. On the third bounce up, his friend manages to react in time, catches him, and pulls him into safety. This time, however, his friend notices that the jumper is pretty badly messed up. He has a few broken bones and is nearly unconscious. Luckily, he's able to have a quick conversation with him before the man passes out, and he asks, "What happened? Was the cord too short?" The nearly unconscious jumper replies, "No, the cord's fine. But what the heck's a piñata?"